Hi everybody. As you can see, it's quite cold here. It's minus 21 degrees Celsius. Feels like minus 31. That is what the app says. Feels like minus 31. And I am traveling by bus to go and get some things for our New Year's Eve party. Well, it's only a family thing. Me, my husband, and my kids. I'm just going to put my mitts on now, as I need them, because it's cold out. I usually get Chinese dumplings and appetizers, and then we play board games. There we go. So, I figured you might like to see what it's like. It's even cold. We have snow. It's been too cold to really snow the past few days. Yesterday was the first time we ventured out since Christmas. And we only went out because we were getting a bit cabin crazy and we wanted to see the Star Wars movie. So we went out and we took an Uber. We didn't take the bus. Today I'm properly dressed. I have long johns underneath my big, huge, thick jogging pants, and I have my mitts and my hat and my husband's scarf thing underneath here to be as an extra layer. So if you're properly dressed, it's not too bad, but I don't like being out in the cold unless I have to be for a long period of time. Like here in Ottawa, like we're the suburbs. We're in Canada, which is west suburbs of Ottawa. And downtown Ottawa is the Ottawa Canal, which is the longest skating rink in Canada or the world. I'm unsure. But we like to go down there during Winterlude, where they have ice sculptures and hot chocolate shacks and beaver tails and a lot of different other activities down there. They'll have like skating races and stuff like that at various times. And then there's at Jacques Cartier Park there are ice slides where you go down on inner tubes and stuff, and most of these things are free. There are a few things that cost. I mean, the food costs, of course, and they have these donation buckets at the entrances of different things. So if people want to put a couple of loonies or toonies or bills or change in there, it helps to keep it free. Up here in Canada, winter usually starts around Halloween, sometimes before, but usually after. Usually long before your American Thanksgiving. But this year we had a very mild fall and a very mild winter that only up till I think it was like mid-December that really got into the freezing temperatures. You know, like at the beginning of December I was still getting some Brussels sprouts and kale off my garden plot. I still probably could do it, just have to brush off the snow. But there was no snow. And then we got a little bit of snow, a nice dump. We got about 2 snow dumps. And the past week, since the kids have been off school, the 22nd, it's been minus 30 degrees Celsius to minus 20 to minus 30 degrees Celsius, and then higher with the wind chill. So here I am at the bus stop. I'm just gonna wait for having cleared off all the snow for the bus stop. The sun is really hot, so you can see how bright it is. No clouds in the sky. No smoking in the bus shelter or near it. So, downside with the winter because that makes all your orifices leak. So you tear, you drip nose, and that's see how cold it is. But but once you're out, it's not bad. But takes once you're out, you stay out for a bit. You're properly ventilated without the wind. You're fine. With the wind, when you're facing the wind, if I had to walk uphill with a bit of the wind in my face, it would not be pleasant. I'd have to pull up my scarf thing that's underneath. And as you can see, my winter boots are made for warmth, not for fashion. Fashion is thrown out of the window in the wintertime here in Canada. Unless you drive, and you're even then, you always make sure in your car you're well prepared in case your battery doesn't start, or like everybody I know that has a car always has like a couple of blankets in the car, one of those shiny emergency blankets, some flares, and usually jumper cables. Almost everybody I know has jumper cables, so they can ask somebody to jump their battery. My initial plan for today was to go shopping to T&T, which was a big, huge Asian market. It's about 25-minute drive away with a friend of mine, but where she lives out in the country. All the roads are sheer ice and black ice, so she didn't want to travel because it would not be very safe for her. So now here comes my bus, so I will get on that, and I will continue this once we get off, which is only about 5-minute bus ride to where I'm going to the local Asian market to start off my travels today. We are at Best Price Oriental Market. I didn't videotape inside the store. It was crazy in there. They're actually open on New Year's Day as well. So if we actually ran out of stuff, we could go there. But I picked up a lot of frozen dumplings and fondue meat because I'm going to be doing a Mongolian Chinese hot pot on the 2nd with having a friend over. And I picked up stuff for Vietnamese rolls and dumplings and sauces and stuff all like that. So I'll show you the stuff I get when I get home. But it's so cold, I'm walking into the wind. I have to cover my eyes like that because it's so cold. So I picked up these sushi for 50% off. These ones weren't. And cheddar bacon cheese sticks. Got 2 of those. And chicken, poblano peppers, Monterey Jack cheese taquitos. Jalapeno cheese sticks. Mini shrimp tacos. Crispy calamari. Shrimp tempura. Red and green curry shrimp appetizers. And crispy shrimp noodles. All these appetizers were buy 2 get 1 free. Went to Sobeys as well as the Asian market. Feta stuffed jalapenos pickled. Steamed pork bun soup filled. Lots of those. Pork fried dumplings. Pork fried bun. A shrimp ring and ice cream cones. And then these thin steaks were 50% off. I'm just going to be freezing them and using it for hot pot. I'm going to marinate them for hot pot. And then there were some big breakfast sausage bangers, which I'm going to make for breakfast tomorrow. So, at the Asian market, squid, pineapple cut, so it has little bumpy so it'll cook well. This is for the hot pot. And some fish balls. And some shrimp balls. And some shrimp hargos. Some frozen chopped lemongrass. Some fried tofu. Some pickled ginger. And I got some hot sauce dipping sauces, hot pot dipping sauces for these ones hot. What these ones are? No, original, 2 original, and I got 2 hot and 1 seafood, and we'll share those. And I picked up some seasoned Kaplan caviar to make. Try and make some homemade sushi with them. It's the little red fish eggs. It's frozen, so whether that's done on New Year's Eve or on the second one we have somebody coming over, or whenever. This is the pork slices for the fondue. That was $6.99 a pound. So, I have some lamb slices, thinly sliced lamb meat for the Mongolian hot pot, an eye of round, and I got some more lamb slices. I'll probably do a couple days of hot pot, depends on how much we eat. And I picked these up. We make Vietnamese rolls all the time, but we don't have these plastic trays that they have at the restaurant. We just get the rice paper and then wet it. This way we can wet them all and stack them, so we don't have to wet them individually. And that's going to be some meals this week. Hot pot soup base. This is the original, not spicy one. It has a whole bunch of seasonings and herbs in it. Then we got some curry leaves and mint and vermicelli noodles. Oh, I picked this up. The XO sauce. Whenever we go to some restaurants, we have like beef with XO sauce. Well, here's the actual XO sauce. Have a little treat, complete impulse buy. And this was some pickled vegetable, radish with chili paste. So pickled radish and chili paste. Some basil and some lime leaves. So I have lime leaves and curry leaves. Both those I can freeze, not the basil or mint. And then here's one of them turmeric, and the other one's this other root herb, Chinese root herb. Can't remember what it's called, but you put it in soups. I figure I've seen them in the stores, and as a mixture, you put them all together and you make a nice soup broth. So that's what I put there. I picked up a couple of these little wire mesh things to scoop up noodles and small bits in the hot pot. I have a really big one in my hand for my hand. Took a couple of them so we could be putting our noodles in, putting this in the hot pot, and taking it out. I picked up some more black fungus. This is the stuff for hot and sour soup. There's low on. And these I picked up for impending being sick. Ginger candy. These are awesome when you have an upset tummy. Here is the seasoned fish sauce for spring rolls, Vietnamese spring rolls. It's already seasoned and tastes almost as good as the restaurant. It's $4.99. You can get regular, just plain fish sauce and try and make it yourself. That is usually $2.59 or so, but it doesn't always quite work out. So I got that anyways, just in case. And then either the lady who owns the grocery store or one of her customers makes real Vietnamese style spring rolls for $10, and they're already cooked. You just have to reheat them, and these are really good. Much cheaper than the restaurant, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they're like $1 each. At the restaurant, they're about $2 each. And then we got pork mini buns, some shrimp targao, and here's the spicy hot pot soup base. And these are the beef balls. And pork balls. We tend to like to cut them in half when we're cooking them, either in Vietnamese soup pho or in hot pot. Some more pork buns. Those we steam. I'm going to try and do some in my Instapot this time as well. Shrimp dumplings. More pork buns. And then different shrimp dumplings to try. Then I picked up these mini glutinous rice cakes, little dumplings. So there's 3 of them in this package. To try something different. Pork buns, shrimp and pork. And there we have it. Oh, also at so we pick up a loaf of bread. We have to have like 4 or 5 slices. Considering the stores will be closed tomorrow, I wanted to make sure we had bread. And that is it. So that's going to be supper tonight, lunch tomorrow, and lunch and supper on Tuesday. I have a friend coming over, we're going to play games. So we're going to have hot pot and appetizers. And she's gluten-free, so I had to make sure a lot of things were available that were gluten-free. All those balls had no wheat in them. These dumplings do, so she won't be able to have these. She might be able to have these shrimp dumplings. No, they have wheat starch. So, but that's why I was going to make Vietnamese rolls or sushi with those. Because both those I can make gluten-free. And that's it. And the total of all this was a bit much. I mean, it was really a bunch of appetizers, but it was about $250. So just over $250, but we have appetizers for today, tomorrow, Tuesday, possibly Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or for any other time, because we're just going to freeze it. Actually, what we're going to do is I'm putting this in one of these Rubbermaid bins stuff, and I'm putting it in my garage, because it's minus 35 out with the wind chill, so minus 21. It will stay frozen in here perfectly fine, and it's supposed to be minus 20 for the rest of the week. I think a high on Friday of minus 10. So no chance of anything being defrosted. So, there we have it. Hope you liked this vlog slash grocery haul of New Year's Eve appetizer plans and what we have planned. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye!